Well, it's Sunday night, so let's get right. It's a QRP SSB kind of night. We'll see how low you can go. It's QRP SSB with GSM and KLB. QRP SSB on Sunday night. For the finest net on Sunday night, it's QRP SSB with GSM and KLB. QRP SSB on Sunday night.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the QRP Single Sideband Net, where you are the stars of the show. I'd like to thank Jim, KD9VAN, for that wonderful introduction into the live stream tonight. Great job, Jim. We always enjoy hearing you playing that banjo and picking them strings. Thanks for doing that for us. And just a reminder, if there's any of you talented musicians out there that want to share some of your talent with us and want to be featured as the YouTube live stream intro, send us a 1 minute or 1 minute audio or video of yourself playing, and we'll be sure to use that. And we look forward to seeing all you talented ham radio operators out there. All right, my name is Kevin. Call sign is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I will be one of your net controls tonight. Along with me from the super duper secret secure compound somewhere in South Carolina is Steve. Call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, and he will be our second net control. And let's see, okay. Let's see, everybody's welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP Power. You can feel free to use whatever power you need to contact us and get on the log. After that, we'll work with you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. However, we will begin the session by starting with QRP stations, 10 watts or less. So if you want to get in early, drop your power and give us a call. We are live streaming this session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net Livestream, and you can find tonight's live stream there and ride along. You can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo and find more information about the QRP net there. Let's see what else we got here. We do use NetLogger as our main logging software. So if you're a NetLogger user, you can use it to follow along and see the stations that have checked in. You can, and we also post the YouTube live stream link in the NetLogger AIM chat room. So you can just click on that link, and it'll bring you right into the live stream feed. And one thing to note is Steve and I do not log the calls during the net. So if you want a gold star confirmation in QRZ, let us know during the QSO. We'll document the frequency and the time, and then we'll enter that at the end of the net, and then you'll get a gold star for that. And that's all I have for announcements tonight. Steve, do you have anything?
Anything tonight, Kevin. I'm just looking forward to getting things rolling here and see how much better the band has been this morning. It was so foggy here, and my antenna, I don't know, I had some water in the traps or something, but looks like it's all dried out now and working a little bit better. So back to you, Kevin.
Roger, good deal. Yeah, if I had water in my traps, it'd be ice and frozen because it's like, let me see, what is the temperature? It's 1 degree out right now, and the wind chill's -3. Luckily, we don't have a lot of wind, so it is 1 degree here. So my traps would be frozen right now. All right, good job. Thanks, and let's get started here. What am I missing here? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I got to pull up NetLogger, and I did start that. Steve, you got NetLogger up on your end, right?
I do.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure it's pulled up over there. Okay, so let's get started. First, I want to call out to Jeffrey. I need to get him in here early. Kilo Echo 2 Echo Lima India. Jeff, are you out there? KE2ELI. I told him last time that I'd call him out first thing because he needed to get in early tonight. So KE2ELI, are you out there, Jeff? He might not be able to hear me. Maybe just bad propagation to New York yet. So, all right, this is K0KLB. I'll go ahead and start taking check-ins. The QRP stations, 10 watts or less. Give me a call.
Victor Alpha 5, Victor Alpha, Uniform Delta, Bravo.
Kilo 3, Kilo Lima, Bravo,
Kilo India, Papa.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo, Mike, Echo.
Alpha, India 5, Kilo Romeo.
November 8, Zulu X-Ray, Bravo, 5 watts.
Okay, I got quite a few in there. Okay, I'm going to try and fill some of these calls I wrote down. Victor Alpha 5 station, fill the rest of that call.
Hey, it's Mr. Mudd here, Victor Alpha 5, Mike Uniform Delta. Good evening, guys.
Hey, good evening. Hang on a second. Hold on a second, Mud. Hang on one second. Let me try that again. Victor, it was Victor Alpha 5, right?
Roger, Roger, Victor Alpha 5, Mudd.
There we go, Wes. Got you in there. All right, stand by. Good to hear from you. There was another Victor Echo station in there. Come again?
Victor Echo 1, Sierra, Kilowatt.
Victor Echo 1 Sierra Kilowatt. Gotcha, Steve. And there was a station ending in Delta. Fill that call. Station ending in a Delta. Okay, there is a station ending in Bravo. Fill that call.
Kilo 3, Kilo Lima, Bravo, Mobile.
Oh, good evening, Cody. K3, KLB. I was thinking about you the other day. Hadn't heard you on the air in a while, so good to hear you. Stand by a second, and since you're mobile, we'll get back to you right away as soon as I finish the rest of this, filling this list. K, Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo Mike Echo. I heard Tom in there, and I heard an Alpha India 5, Kilo Romeo. Is that a Roger, Roger, Andrew?
Roger, Roger, that's it.
Okay, stand by, and then I got a November 8 Zulu X-Ray Bravo, and that was John. Is that a Roger, Roger, John?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, I got John. Was there anybody else I missed?
November 2, Sierra Victor, Kilo Bravo 4, X-Ray Tango.
Okay, I got a November 2 Sierra Victor. Is that a Roger, Nate?
Yep, Roger, Roger.
Okay, and then there was a Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. I got Ken in there. Anybody else I missed?
Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec.
Alpha.
Okay, Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec. I got you, Charles. And then there was a station ending in Alpha.
Kilo November 4, Quebec Papa Alpha.
Kilo November 4 Quebec Papa Alpha. Joe, I got you in there. Anybody else?
Kilo 5, Kilo India Papa.
Kilo 5 Kilo India Papa. Got you, Kip. Boy, the list is getting long. Okay, anybody else? November 4 Lima Whiskey Tango. Lawrence in Florida. Got you in there. Anybody else? Okay, I don't hear anything, so I'm going to go grab Cody. He's mobile, so I'm going to grab him first. K3KLB. Are you headed to work, Cody?
Yeah, what's up, Kevin? Good to hear you.
You too. What's your power on the road tonight?
Yeah, that's the E91 comes all the way down as far as it can go. 5 watts there, isn't it?
Wow, nice job. 5 watts mobile, and you're on your way to work. I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, good to hear you. I was just scanning up and down the band looking for parts to hunt, and bounced right up on top of you there, Roger.
Roger. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Good to hear from you as well. So hope the roads are in good conditions out there. I know winter's here, so hopefully you got some good driving roads, and be safe and drive careful. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. It's snowing out here, so we're being careful. But yeah, good to hear you, Kevin. And 7-3, hope you have a good night. Brady, with everybody else here, have a great night.
Roger, Cody. Thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you. Like I said, I miss seeing you on out. I'm sure you're probably out parks in the air. Just haven't been on when haven't been on the air when you're out there. But I've seen your pictures and always appreciate you sharing those. That's fun. All right, that was Cody on the road in Pennsylvania, Kilo 3 Kilo Lima Bravo. My brother KLB out there, and we'll break with Cody, and we'll go to the top of the list up here. Wes in Saskatchewan, up in Canada, Victor Alpha 3, Mr. Mudd. Come on in. How are you? I got your 5 whiskey just right above my noise there, Wes. What's your radio and antenna?
No electricity, just the wire.
You just came up. You were down in my noise and just came up with something about just the wire. Over.
All right, yeah, just 100, just a 7300 in the wire. Do you want to try one? Do you want to try one?
Yeah, try it right now while you're on the peak. Go ahead. Oh, you're just in my noise. I hear you there. I just can't pull you out there, Wes.
All right, we'll go back to 5 watts. Well, thanks, guys. I got to run. My wife has called me for supper. I just want to say a quick hello, and have a great evening, guys.
You bet. Good to hear from you, Wes. I heard you hunting some POTA the other day, and so I knew you were still on the air. But thanks for stopping by, and go get your supper, and we'll catch you next time. That was Wes up in Saskatchewan, Canada. Victor Alpha 5, Mr. Mudd, MUD, and we'll break with him, and we'll move on to Stephen in Nova Scotia, Canada. Victor Echo 1 Sierra Kilo. Come on in, Steve. How are you? Steve, I barely heard you on the 10 watts, and I know you dropped down, but I can't pull anything out now.
I got him.
I know you do. I can see it on your radio. You want to work him?
Yeah, he's booming down here. How copy, Steve?
Oh, yeah, you're S9 there. Not a problem there, Steve. Just stand by.
Yeah, you're 5.9 right now.
All right, I'm all the way to the bottom. 100 milliwatts. Over.
Yeah, you're 5 by 6 on the 100 milliwatts.
I'm going to have to try a different antenna. Just stand by. Hold on.
All right, standing by.
I'm on my end set.
Yeah, not as good. About a 5 by 5. It could be propagation, but you did drop down a little bit. 5 by 5.
Yeah, very good. All right, I'm back up to 10 watts here. Yeah, it's truly amazing. Anyway, we're at -1 here, I guess 30 degrees here, somewhere around that. I guess we're calling for a bit of snow here this evening, so we're getting some winter here as well. Over.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been foggy here for like 3 days. It's just been foggy. A little bit of rain, and then it's just foggy. So, anyway, got the beam pointed to the northeast there towards Saskatchewan, and you got a big signal down here, even on 100 milliwatts, Steve. Good to hear you.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm back up to 10 there. All right, carry on. Thanks a lot there, Kevin, 73. The both of you guys have fun. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sugar Mike from Victor Echo 1, Sugar Kilo. 7-3, guys.
7-3. Catch you later. Back to you, Kevin.
Roger. All right, hang on. There we go. I got the mics back. Okay, yeah, I could see on your radio he was S9, and I'm like, holy smokes, you're hearing him, so that's why I handed him off to you. Good job. Thanks for picking him up there. And good to hear from you, Steve. I heard you 10 watts, but anything else I couldn't hear, so. All right, glad you can get in there with Steve. This is K0KLB for the QRP Net, and we had the disco light going for Steve because he got down into QRPP land, down below a 1 watt there. All right, we're going to move on to Tom in Pennsylvania, Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo, Mike Echo. Good evening, Tom. Come on in.
Good evening, Kevin, Steve, and the whole gang here. This is Tom, WB3EMA, Ann Arbor, Pennsylvania, on the G90 tonight. I haven't used that in a while. I think we're down to 1 watt. And the antenna is the ZS6BKW. And they're currently at 10 watts. And talking to you about your usual 5-7, Kevin, here in the darkness of the east. Over.
Hey, Roger. Thanks, Tom. You're on the G90 tonight. Good deal. All right, and your signal's kind of low between an S1 and S2, but towards the end of that transmission, you came up to about an S3. So if you want to try and drop her down to 1 watt, I'll listen for you. Over.
Okay. I hope I don't crap that good. It's been a while. Okay, WB3EME, you're on 1 watt. Copy, Kevin.
Yeah, very good. Between an S4 and an S5 on the 1 whiskey. Yeah, it might have just been some QSB when you first checked in on with your 10 watts there. And but right now you're sounding good. Good audio, good signal on the 1 whiskey. Over.
Okay, back to 10 watts there. Thanks for picking me up, Kevin. And wait to make a contact. We got to do it early in the wintertime or the band dies on us. So we'll be listening there. Thanks for keeping things rolling here. WB3EMA.
You bet, Tom. Great to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by. The G90 sounding good as usual on the ZS6BKW antenna you got there. That's a good combination for you. And the 1 watt came through just loud and clear, good audio. All right, Tom, good to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll break with Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo, Mike Echo, and say 7-3 and move on to Andrew in Arkansas, Alpha India 5, Kilo Romeo. Come on in, Andrew. Andrew, you out there? We might have lost you. Alpha India 5 Kilo Romeo. Andrew, you still out there? I had to make sure I'm on the right antenna. Recheck. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Kevin, just going to let you know, I don't know if you're seeing in the chat, Jeff over there, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Lima India, he's in the chat. He said he just got his antenna hooked up, so I know you called out for him earlier, so I'm just going to let you know he's there.
Yeah, okay, great. Thanks. I appreciate that. I haven't been on the chat yet. So, I even forgot to go through the chat at the beginning of the net. I really screwed that up. Sorry, folks, I didn't get through you guys. All right. So I'm not hearing Andrew, so I'm going to move up to Jeff on line 3 there. Kilo Echo 2 Echo Lima India. You out there, Jeff?
I'm out here, Kevin. This is Kilo Echo 2 Lima India, rocking the 6100 and a mag loop, over.
And the mag loop on the 6100. All right, good job. We knew you wanted to get in early tonight, so I called out for you first, so that's great you got back in. What's your power, over?
Running 10 watts right now, over.
Okay, go ahead and drop her down and we'll listen for you.
Roger, roger. This is Kilo Echo 2, Echo Lima India, coming in at 4 watts, 4 whiskey, over.
You bet, got your 4 watts, heard every word, good copy. I forgot to look at the signal, but it's getting close to my noise, but I heard it, and Steve's got no copy on you, so go down to 1 watt if you want.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, got your 1 watt. I think you said 1 watt anyway. You at 1 watt, over? Okay, got you. 1 whiskey, 1 whiskey. Heard it? Go to half a watt. .5, over. Jeff, I hear you there. You're just a voice print. I can't pull anything out, just a voice print. Still can't pull it out. There you go. I heard that. Got every word on that copy. Over. Bring your power back up, Jeff. I think 1 watt's about the minimum we'll go.
All right, here we are. We're back at 10 watts. Over.
Yeah, S3 on the 10 whiskey, and you're above my noise on the 1 watt. Anything below that, I couldn't pull out.
Roger that. Well, I'll take it. It's the main loop, and they are right to your back.
You bet. Well, have fun out there. How's the weather? Is it cold?
It's darn cold. It's about 25 degrees right now. Over.
Where's the loop antenna? Is that outside or inside the house?
I had to put it outside. That's why I was late. I had to tune it and put it outside.
All right. Well, get back in where it's warm there, buddy, and thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for giving me an early shot. 73.
7-3, Jeff. That was Kilo Echo 2 Echo Lima, India. Jeff out there on his mag loop with 1 watt, and we'll break with you. And I'm going to swing by Arkansas again, see if Andrew's out there. Alpha India 5 Kilo Romeo. You out there, Andrew? Okay, nothing heard. So let's move on to Ohio, see if we still got John. November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo. John, you out there? Oh, the propagation might change. November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo. John, you out there? Okay, looks like we lost propagation to Ohio. Let's go to West Virginia, November 2, Sierra Victor. Nathan, you out there?
Yeah, Roger. Good evening to everybody. More than that, this is November 2, Sierra Victor, QRP 5. Hope everything's going well. Anyway, just wanted to check in there, give you a count for the net, and say hello to everyone. N2SC, back to Mexico.
Roger, Nate. Hey, you peaked out on the peaks. You're an S5, a little bit of QSB up and down, but I heard every word on the 5 whiskey. What's your radio and antenna there? Over.
The antenna here is a 150-foot long wire with 450 ohm ladder line, Roger.
Oh, very nice. And what radio are you on?
Yaeger 991A, Roger.
Okay, so 5 watts is as low as you can go, Roger?
Yep, Roger.
Okay, well, hey, that's all you need because you're making it to Iowa, and I heard every word with good audio and good transmission there. Over.
Yep, thank you, sir. Have a great evening. We'll catch you later. 7-3 N2SB.
QSL, make sure you listen to your audio on the live stream, and thanks for stopping by. November 2, Sierra Victor. That was Nate in West Virginia. We still got a good skip into West Virginia right now, so let's see if Alabama's still out there. Ken, Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango, you still there?
Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango, 10 watts here, 62 degrees in Alabama.
Oh, my gosh. Rub it in, Ken. 62 degrees. You're an S3, and I'm glad you're getting some warm weather. Over?
Roger. But it's wet, though. Anyway, here comes 5 watts.
Okay, go ahead.
5 watts. Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. Over.
Yeah, heard every word about an S3 on the 5 whiskey. Over.
Roger.
All right, let's see if you can go lower.
Okay, here's 1 watt. Over.
Roger, I got every word on the 1 watt. Steve has no copy on you, but I've got you about an S3 on the 1 whiskey. Over.
Okay, here's 1.5 watts.
Roger, heard every word, right above my noise, but I copied every word. Over.
Okay. Hold on a second while I redial it here.
Okay, go ahead. The last I heard was the 500 milliwatts, and I know you're tinkering with the attenuator to try and get lower, so I'm standing by.
Okay, here's 100 milliwatts. Over.
Well, you came up, propagation came up in your favor. You came up with a good audio and good signal. Over.
Roger, Roger. That was, did you get 100?
I got the 100, over.
Okay, this is 50 milliwatts. 50 milliwatts.
All right, propagation's still in your favor, 50 milliwatts. I copy it, over.
Roger. Okay, this is 20 milliwatts. 20 milliwatts. Over.
You're still a good signal, good audio on the 20 milliwatts, over. I heard every word.
10 milliwatts. 10 milliwatts. 10 milliwatts. Over.
All right, I'm still hearing it. Actually, the last 3 transmissions have all sounded about the same, Ken. So I'm not sure if it's just propagation's improving on you every time, or if there's something else.
Yes, I'll see that. Hold on a second.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah, okay, there you're really low on the 50 milliwatts. I heard you just above my noise, but it was copyable, over.
Okay, the 50 will just have to do for tonight, and thanks a bunch, and 7:30.
You bet. Good job, Ken. I know that attenuators kind of, sometimes they can be a little, I don't have one, but they just kind of look like they could be a little complicated to me. But I'm sure you've got it down pat. You know what you're doing. I don't. But I got you in the log for 50 milliwatts, and I was able to copy every word. And I think the propagation came up in your favor, too. And I assume you're on the hex beam tonight there, Roger?
Yeah, same deal.
Okay, yeah, that's Ken down in Alabama on his hex beam, 50 milliwatts from down there. And we'll say 7-3, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. That was Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. Excuse me. And let's move on to Charles in West Virginia, Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec. Come on in.
Good evening there, Kevin. This is Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec. How copy?
Good copy. Between an S3 and an S4, what's your power and antenna, over?
Hey, roger that. The power is 6 watts, 650. Yaesu FT818, and off-center fed dipole up at about 65 feet.
It's doing great. You peaked out almost an S5 on that last transmission on your 6 watts. Yeah, the dropper down. Let's see how low you can go, over.
Hey, roger, roger. We'll see here. Just a second.
Okay, we're standing by.
Okay, Kevin, that right there is 2 watts, 2 watts.
Yeah, good audio. 2 watts still between an S3 and an S4 on the 2 whiskey. Go ahead.
Okay, down to 1 watt, 1 watt.
1 watt, heard every word between an S2 and an S3, but still good copy. Okay, I heard you say half a whiskey, 500 milliwatts. I got you in there right on the edge of my noise. You can try and go lower, and I'll listen. Charles, I hear your voice. I just can't pull out what you're saying.
Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. We came back up to 6 watts. Hopefully that will get me back in there again better. You're dropped away down there myself. I think the band is really starting to shift.
Yeah, that's why, exactly. We try to work you guys as fast as we can before the thing takes a dive on us. But, hey, I got you in the log for half a watt, which is pretty good for conditions right now, over.
Hey, roger, roger. Hey, thanks for picking me up, Kevin. Appreciate it. You and Steve have a wonderful evening.
Roger, you too. Thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you out of West Virginia. Half a watt to Iowa. Great job. And look forward to hearing from you next time. And let's see, we're on about the shortest day, so the sun's going to start swinging back to our favor again here. So things will start looking up again. All right. Thanks, Charles. We'll say 7-3 and move on to Virginia. Let's see if Joe's still out there. Kilo November 4, Quebec Papa Alpha. Come on in, Joe. Looking for Joe in Virginia, Kilo November 4, Quebec Papa Alpha. Excuse me. You out there, Joe? I think he might have lost me. I'm not hearing him either. All right. Well, one more try for Joe in Virginia, Kilo November 4, Quebec Papa Alpha. You out there, Joe? Okay, nothing heard. Another Virginia station. Kip, let's see if you can hear me. Kilo 5, Kilo India Papa. Come on in. I think we might have lost Virginia. Kilo 5, Kilo India Papa. Kip, are you out there? I think we lost Virginia. Let's try see if we got Florida still out there. Lawrence, November 4, Lima Whiskey Tango. You still out there?
Yes, I'm still here, Kevin. I've got you about 5.7. I'm running 10 watts.
10 watts, sounding good, man. You're an S4, a good audio there, Lawrence. And what's your antenna?
It's a homemade dipole with 34 feet of ladder line.
Very nice. It's doing a great job. So 10 watts, so go ahead and drop her to 5. We'll get a signal report there, over. Okay, 5 watts. Give me another round of audio because you kind of went down in my noise. Give me another round, over.
This is 5 watts. 5 watts, 5 watts.
You bet. Got it. Got every word. About an S2 on that last transmission. So if you want to drop her down further, I'll listen.
Okay, I'm at 2 watts, 2 watts, 2 watts. Copy?
You bet. Copied every word on the 2 watts. You go lower.
1 watt, and that's as far as I can go.
I heard every word on the 1 watt. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream. Lawrence, you took I just kept losing you and losing you. You were fading away on me. I heard you talking something about you looking back on the logbook, and that's as far as we got, over. Okay, I got some of that. Are you back up to 10 watts there, Lawrence?
Yes, I'm at 10.
Okay, yeah, because it's just the band started taking a dive on us. I'm getting little bits and pieces of it. So you said we QSO'd back. When was it again?
I was looking for when you and I QSO'd, but I started this logbook May the 22nd of the year 2010. My first contact was a QRP contact with 5 watts, a guy on a bicycle. And you were going to be the last entry in this logbook.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's amazing. So you QSO'd a guy on a bicycle. Who was that?
TV1, Romeo X-Ray Alpha, on May 22nd, 2010. His name is Chris Ray, and he was backpacking, and I contacted him at 5 watts. He was in Virginia.
Well, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. So I'm at the end of the log, and you got down to 1 whiskey on that last transmission there.
Okay, well, that's great. That's great. And this is the second time I've been able to contact you on this net.
Yeah, and Florida is usually kind of touch and go for me, so we're lucky it worked for us tonight there, over.
Yeah, I was really hoping I could close out the log with you, so I'm grateful.
Yeah, congratulations. That's fun. It's always fun to kind of do stuff like that and kind of look back at when you started and where you're kind of closing things out. Thanks for mentioning that, Lawrence, and thanks for stopping by. Over.
Okay, Kevin, thank you very much. I appreciate your net and what you do. 73, my friend.
You bet. Well, thank you, and we appreciate everybody out there stopping by because we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys out there. So Steve and I would be pretty bored if it was just him and I dialing down and not hearing each other at 0%. So, all right. So I think I'm going to circle back up here real quick just to Virginia, see if anybody is. Joe, are you still out there, KN4QPA? Nope, and I think Kip's probably not hearing me either. K5KIP, are you out there? Nope. Okay, so all right, I'm going to hand it off to Steve, KO4GSM. He's still hearing me. It looks like I'm 5 over 9 out there. So, Steve, I'm going to hand the mics to you and give you a run at it. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I was about to take a nap over here. Anyway, a lot of those stations I'm not hearing, so. Anyway, I was listening on the live stream. So KO4GSM with the QRP single sideband net, and I'm going to go back I'm going to start in the northeast and start working my way back, and looking for your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Come now. Check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike.
All right, I got you, Bill. Let me get that beam back over that way. And that should be fairly close to you right there. KO4GSM back to Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. I got to get that right.
Roger, Steve. I'm coming at you with about 10 watts. 10 watts on the wattometer.
You're 5'7", Bill.
Yeah, you're 5'9 plus 10. Stand by 1 second, please. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike from Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. You still there?
I'm still here. Give me some more audio.
Roger, Steve. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike from Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. 0.5 watts on the wattometer, Steve. Still copy?
Oh, yeah. You're 5 by 6, 56. 5 by 6 on the half a watt.
Roger. Well, I didn't hear anybody calling you when you were swung towards the northeast, so I kind of held off a little bit. But when nobody answered, I figured I'd give it a shot.
Oh yeah, you got a big signal down here. Always do. You're going to have to get you You're going to have to get you a way you can get below that.
Roger. See if I can get Santa Claus to bring me a different radio for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. Santa Claus, he's probably got a whole bag of attenuators that he's looking to hand out.
Roger. I'll have to look into those. Probably cheaper than the new radio, and the XYO may not mind as much.
Roger. All right. Hey, man, good to hear you, Bill. Hope everything's good, and I know we'll catch up with you before Christmas, but we'll say I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and we'll say 7-3. Roger.
Roger, Steve, and thank Kevin for the disco lights. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike from Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. 73, my friend.
7-3, Bill. All right, and I'm looking for some more check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now. Okay, I got one in there pretty weak. November 7, Radio Lima Victoria. Is that a QSL? QSL. Is that any better, Robert?
Yeah, you're at 5'9".
How much power are you running right now?
5 watts.
I'm going to give you a 4x4. You're an S4 on the meter, but you're down there a little bit. The audio's down a little bit, but hey, man, from Washington State to South Carolina, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Roger. Hey, we don't need to go lower, but thank you for being out there.
What radio and antenna are you on there, Robert?
It's an Elecraft K4 running remotely to a vertical antenna on a beach on a water island. Over.
Man, that is fantastic. Yeah, you came up a little bit, almost a 55 that time. The band is up and down a little bit, but you were 5.5 there for a short amount of time, Roger.
Roger. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, I'm down to 1 watt, coming back again. Over.
Yeah, I had you about the same at one whiskey, Roger.
Oh, cool. Well, good. Conditions are good today.
Man, that's fantastic. 1 watt, one whiskey from an island there, right off the coast of Washington State, Roger.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, Robert. And we got you on line 17. That's November 7, Romeo Lima Victor, on an island outside of Washington State. And we're going to get him in here. We got him in here on one whiskey, coast to coast. 7-3. This is KO4 GSM. I'm pointed towards, kind of towards Illinois that way, and looking for your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India.
Is that Alpha Kilo 6?
That is right. It's Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India.
There we go. I got you that time. I thought that's what you said. Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India. Roger.
Roger. And can you please repeat your call sign?
My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike. Let me get that beam. Are you in California?
Yes, I am in California, in the Fresno, California. That is center of the California.
That should be a little bit better there. And name is Steve, and you've got the QRP net. Is this the first time you've checked in with us?
That is correct. I think so. I didn't know it was a net. I thought it was somebody calling QRZ here.
No, what we do here is we see how low you can go. Turn your power down and see how low you can go. And I just talked to a station on an island off the coast of Washington State on one whiskey to South Carolina. So you want to see what you can do?
Oh, I see. That's pretty good. That's pretty neat.
How much power you run it? Well, how do you pronounce your name? Your first name, is it Sabar?
You will pronounce it as Sapbeer.
Okay, Sapbeer. Okay. How much power are you running right now?
Right now I'm running 70 watts into an NFET sloper antenna.
Well, you were peaking almost a 5.8 here in South Carolina. You want to drop it down to about 30 watts, and let me see if I can hear you.
All right, that's pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to drop it down to 30 watts.
All right, I'm standing by.
This is Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India at 30 watts.
Yeah, you're still 5.6, 56. Go lower, cut it down to 10 whiskey.
Roger that. Now Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India is at 10 watts.
You're 5 by 5, 5.5 in South Carolina. Go ahead and cut that in half. Go to 5 watts.
Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India at 5 watts.
Yep, you're still S5, S4 to S5 on the meter. How low can you go on that radio?
That is the low.
That's fantastic. 5 whiskey from California to South Carolina. Hey, Sapbeer, go ahead and bring your power back up and we'll close it out.
Alright, I'm back to 50 watts, Steve, and then I didn't get your phone call sign. You will have to repeat that one more time.
Okay, my call sign is Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike. Kilo Oscar 4, Germany, Sugar, Mexico. QSL?
QSL, I got it now. That is pretty neat. That was the first test that I did with 5 watts. That was amazing.
Well, hey, I'll tell you something, Sapbeer. You can go on the internet, get on the internet, and look up YouTube. On YouTube, we're live streaming right now, and the YouTube channel is called QRP Net Livestream. QRP Net Livestream, and you checked in around the 44-minute mark, and you can go back and listen to your audio and hear how you sounded out here in South Carolina. Roger?
Roger that. That is pretty awesome. That's pretty, well, thank you so much for letting us talk on here. And, yeah, you're still coming in very strong out here, so that's a pretty good test.
Well, I'm running 100 watts as net control. The other net controller is in Iowa, and I don't know if he's hearing you or not. Kevin's out there in Iowa, and his call sign is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, and he's running everything out there in Iowa. So we'll say 7-3, and go check your audio out, and I think you'll be pretty satisfied with it. Roger?
Awesome, Steve, and everybody else on the net. And I will let you say it first. And thank you so much for hearing me out.
Roger, Roger, and we're here every Sunday night. 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 5 Central, so I'm not sure you could figure that out for California, but anyway, hope to hear you again. And that's that beer, and he's in California, Alpha Kilo 6, Quebec, India. We'll say 7-3. Getting in here 5 whiskey, coast to coast. And I'll look for a few more check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Victor, Quebec.
November 0, X-ray, Quebec, Hotel.
All right, I got 2 of you in there. Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Victor, Quebec, QSL?
QSL, I got you 5 and 9 here in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, stand by 1 second. Let me pick up this other station. November 0, X-ray, Quebec Hotel. That's my buddy Gary. Gary, how copy?
Yeah, you're pretty weak, but I can hear you, Steve. I'm running about 10 watts over.
You're doing better than me. All right, stand by, Gary. Let me go back to the top of the list here. Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Victor, Quebec. Come on in.
Yeah, how you doing this afternoon? I'm running 50 watts on a Anytone Quad 6 and a hand stick.
Okay, and this is Patrick. Wow, you faded. You went way down on me there. And how much power again? I've almost lost you now. Kevin, are you hearing him? Let me get this beam a little more towards Alabama. Maybe that'll help some. How about copy now, Patrick?
I about lost you. You way down in the noise.
There you are. Now you're 5-6.
Roger that. Well, I got you in the log, and I don't think the band's going to cooperate with us today.
Well, you're doing fine right now. You're 5 by 6. How much power are you running?
50 watts, 5-0.
Go to 10 whiskey real quick. You still got a copy on me, Patrick?
QSL, I got you.
And how much are you down to? Are you down to 10 whiskey?
Roger that.
Well, you didn't change much. You're 5-7 now. What radio and antenna?
Anytone Quad 6 with a ham stick.
Well, you're 5-8 right now, Patrick. How low will that radio go wattage wise?
I think I'm down to about 10 watts.
All right, well, go to the bottom. Let me see if I can hear you. That's pretty good for Alabama.
KQ4, BBQ, Kilo Quebec 4, Victor, Victor, Quebec.
Yeah, you're still 5-7, 57 in South Carolina, Pat.
Roger that. I got you at about a 5-5, 55.
Well, hey, man, good to get you on the log, and I'm going to put you down for 10 whiskey on line 19. And you're familiar with the good Lord, with the live stream, Roger.
The QSL QRP.net Livestream.
Yeah, it's just QRP Net Livestream.
Roger that. Yeah, I got it written down.
All right, man, check it out. Check your audio out. Good sounding radio. And we'll say 7-3. That's Kilo Quebec 4, Victor Quebec, out of Alabama with 10 whiskey. And let me go down here and catch Gary. November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. Come on in. Let me get the beam back over here to Nebraska. November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. How copy, Gary?
I can hear you now, Steve. You were gone here just a little bit ago, but I'm back here. 10 watts, over.
Yeah, you're 5 by 5, Gary. 5 by 5. Yeah, I had to step out for a minute. I had to step over to Alabama. Can you go lower, Gary?
Well, here's 5 watts. Can you hear me now? 5 watts, over.
Oh, yeah. S4 on the meter with good audio. Go lower if you can. Yep, I got you 1 whiskey. 1 whiskey is about an S3 bumping an S4. Can you go lower than 1? I still got you. Propagation swung your way. S3 on the meter at 500 milliwatts. Roger.
Oh, yeah, when you were talking to that other guy, I completely lost you. I didn't think I would even hear you when you got done with him, but you came back, over.
Well, that's because I had the beam pointed at Alabama, not at Nebraska. Roger.
All righty, well, yeah, I can hear you now. Not very well, but I can hear you. Over.
Yeah, I'm pointed. Should be pretty close to Nebraska right now. I'm kind of guessing. This thing is very directional.
Yeah, the propagation's not helping you out any either, over.
There you go. Well, it's up and down, and it's good to hear you, man. Thanks for coming by and checking in. And we got you on line 20 for 500 milliwatts, Roger.
Okay, well, thank you, guys. 73, over.
7-3, Gary. Good to hear you, man. And if I don't talk to you, Merry Christmas. November 0, X-Ray Quebec Hotel. That's my friend Gary out in Nebraska. And with that, I'm going to send it back out to Kevin, out to the cornfield, to K0KLB. Back to you, Kevin.
Roger. And I don't have any audio on you on the radio anymore, so I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but we've lost definitely the propagation between us. No copy, gotcha. All right. Yeah, Russ, it's a little cold out here. It's down to -1 now. So, all right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo. Did he get the disco light? I must have not paid attention. Somebody went to 5. Oh, Gary, sorry about that. Gary in Nebraska got down to 500 milliwatts. There you go, Gary. There's your light for you. Good job. Out of Nebraska to South Carolina. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't hear you, but you sounded good on the radio out to Steve. So, all right. Let's see. There we go. Let me get things back to order here, and let me get things straightened out. This is K0KLB for the QRP net, and I'm going to continue taking check-ins. Any other QRP stations, 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now. Okay, nothing heard. So I want to make a call out to Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Victor. Are you out there? No, Terry's not hearing me. Okay, so November Charlie 4 Sierra Romeo. Are you out there? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to open it up to any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now. Okay, there was a November something. November station, try again. You're real weak. I heard you say Roger, but I got the November, and that's it. Okay, I got Oscar Hotel Whiskey, I believe. I was able to get that much of it. I need the number and make sure I got the prefix right. Oscar Hotel Whiskey. Try again. You're just right on the edge of my noise. Try again. Give it to me a couple more times. Give me the November and the number. Was it November 9 Oscar Hotel Whiskey? Is it Mike out there, November 9 Oscar Hotel Whiskey? You're just really light. All right, I heard you say, I heard the QSL, so I do have that right. Okay, Mike, you're right in and out of my noise, just right on the edge. What's your power? Throw me your power and tell me what that is. Yeah, I can't pull it out. I just can't. I can hear a voice print there. I just can't pull out what you're saying. On the peak, I can hear you. Just the peaks aren't long enough for me to pull. I heard you say "Okay, I'll," and then I took a dive again. So that's all I'm getting. Just the peaks aren't enough to keep it up there, sustain long enough for me to pull the rest of it out, Michael. Sorry about that. I heard Iowa. That's all I pulled out of that last one. So maybe that's just because I know it. All right, Michael, I'm going to have to say 7-3. Listen to your audio on the live stream and see what you think. But I could not pull out much of anything on that. So try again next time. Maybe actually hang around for a bit. Propagation might pick up if you're in California. Try again maybe a little bit later, and we'll see if we can work it then, because usually this time of night signals start getting better for me towards the west. So, all right, we're going to break with Michael, November 9 Oscar Hotel Whiskey, and we'll continue taking check-ins. Any power anywhere? Come with your call sign now.
Alpha Charlie, 6 Sierra.
Alpha Charlie, 6 Sierra. Jeff in Idaho, Roger?
Roger, Roger. Boy, propagation's not too good for me tonight here. You're kind of pretty light, but we'll go ahead and see what propagation brings our way, over.
Yeah, Roger, you peaked out about an S5, generally about an S3 to S4, though. So, and you're a 5.5 to South Carolina. You're making the trip both places, Jeff.
Well, I'm running 50 watts, so we'll take her down to 10 and see what happens.
Okay, go ahead. You're 5.5 on the 10 watt, or on the 50 right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, easy copy. Heard every word of S3, and you're a 5.3 to Steve out in South Carolina.
Oh, Roger. Okay, Alpha Charlie 6 here. We'll go ahead and take her down to, what do you think? We'll try 2 watts.
You can try it. Generally, I like to try and have the power, 3 dB, and try to make it work. But you can go wherever you want, and I'll listen. Yep, that worked. About an S1 to S2, and you're a 5.3 to South Carolina on the 5 watts. Drop her down again. .5, 1.5. I heard that twice, but you're right on the edge of my noise. Over.
Yeah, so you just dropped down 22, so we'll probably not get that much slower, so we'll try 3/4.
Okay, go ahead. We'll listen. I heard you say 0.7, 3 or 4 times there, so you made it in on 0.7. Now I can't pull out what you're saying, just a voice print. I hear you there, I just can't pull it out. Jeff, I lost you completely. You might have to bring her back up. You bring your power back up.
Okay, we tried going down to 0.5.
Yeah, couldn't pull that out. I got the .7, the 700 milliwatts. Steve had a 2.2 copy on you on your 700 milliwatts over.
No, Roger. Well, yeah, maybe we could have done a 0.6, but we'll see if you guys start getting louder for me tonight, a little bit louder as the night progresses. Maybe I'll jump in again. Over.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, typically my propagation gets a lot better towards the west, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So I start picking up California and Idaho, and the skip gets longer for me towards the west. Over.
Oh, Roger that. Okay, well, thanks for picking me up. Alpha Charlie 6 here will be standing by and listening. Thanks for letting me play.
You bet. Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Great to hear from you out of Idaho, both here in Iowa and South Carolina, because Steve was pulling you out too there. So Alpha Charlie 6 Sierra will break with you and say 7-3. Have a good night, and we'll continue taking check-ins any power, anywhere for the QRP net. Coming to call sign now. Okay, I think I heard a 7 station. Come with your call sign again. Is there a station starting with Kilo with a 7? Okay, how about just Kilo? Was there a Kilo station trying to check in? Okay, nothing heard. This is K0KLB for the QRP net, and I'm taking check-ins any power, anywhere. If there's anybody else, I'll try one more try before I hand that out to Steve. K0KLB, taking check-ins. Come with your call sign now.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Echo Romeo.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Echo Romeo. Is that a Roger?
That is a Roger, sir. I was just rolling around the dial, and I heard an invitation to call in. So I just figured I'd say hello from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia.
So very nice, Mark in Nova Scotia. This is a QRP net, so I'm curious, what's your power and antenna out there tonight? Over.
I've got a Nikon 7300 barefoot, and I've got a random length hand pad with a 9-to-1 unhung on it.
Okay, it's doing a nice job. Good audio. You're in S555 into Iowa. And what we do here is folks check in, and they turn their power down, see how low they can go, and we're live streaming on YouTube so they can hear it on their audio on their live stream once we're done with the QSO. You want to try that and turn your power down to 50 watts, and I'll listen for you?
No, you just go do your thing there. I'm just going to hang back and listen. Appreciate that, and I'll come in another time. I've got the frequency written down here. Could I have your call sign again, please?
Yep, my call sign's Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Again, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. And we're here at Sunday nights. 6 o'clock Eastern time is when we start. But we don't have a designated frequency. We just find one that's open on 20 meters, and we start calling. Folks join the live stream on YouTube so they know what frequency we're on, and we're also on NetLogger too. Over.
Yeah, copy all of that. You are coming in very well up here. You're doing a great job. What is your YouTube channel that I should look for?
It's QRP Net Livestream. Again, it's QRP Net Livestream, and you were 5.7 on that last transmission. Boy, I'd love to have you turn that power down on that 7300 and see how low you can go. Over.
Just give me a moment. I'll see what I can do here. Tell you the honest truth, I've had it a short while, and I don't know half of what I'm doing on here, to be honest, so just give me a moment.
Yeah, hit the multi button right up. It's to the top and left of your VFO knob. Hit the multi button, and the top one should be RF power. It should be highlighted blue. Probably says 100 watts, and then you turn the multi button down, and that'll bring your power down to 50% or 50 watts there. Over.
Yeah, we're here there now. How's How's that working for us, sir?
Oh, yeah, nice 5.4 to 5.5 audio, good signal. So you're at 50, so drop her down to 20 watts, over.
Yep, will do.
Well, I might have lost you at 20 watts. That's kind of interesting. Are you still out there, Mark?
My apologies. I hit my VFO. Looking for 298. I apologize. How's that working?
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, that happens too. You're not the only one that's bumped the VFO and bumped off frequency, but usually we can hear you if you don't go too far, and we know. But we couldn't hear you, so yeah, I still have good audio, good signal on your. And you're at what? How many watts? What's the power?
20 watts.
20 watts. Okay, so you're running between an S2 and an S3. Go down to 10 watts. We'll drop it another 3 dB and see if we can hear you. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything, Mark. It might be too low, and it might just be too late at the night. But I got you down to 20 watts, over.
Here I am at 15.
Okay, I got your 15. I heard you say you're here at 15 watts, so I was able to pull that out, over. Try 10 again.
Will do, and lower down. We're back here at 10 watts. Can you hear me here?
Yep, I heard the 10 watts. The propagation came up for you on 10 watts. I got every word there. Try 5. Go down to 5%. Okay, I hear a voice print, Mark. I hear your voice. I just can't make out really what you're saying. I might have heard you count, but I can't quite tell. So 10 watts might be as low as we can go tonight, over. Bring your power back up to 100 watts, and we'll close it out there. 50 watts, wherever you want to go there, Mark.
That's about it. Yeah, that's an interesting little test. Good to know this, and I will check you out on the QRP net.
Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of fun to kind of hear how low your radio and antenna, or your antenna mostly, and propagation conditions, of course, are a big key factor in that too. But kind of hearing what your audio sounds like, and at low power. And I'm here in Iowa. I run an inverted V fan dipole for my antenna, so it's not like a directional beam or anything like that. You're just coming into my wires here on this end. So, but I got you in the log for 10 watts. Make sure you go listen back on the live stream. You checked in probably around the 1 hour and 5 minute mark. But if you go to the live stream now, you can just slide the timeline back a little bit, and you'll hear our QSO. Roger.
Yep, appreciate that. You had dropped down quite a bit, and you came right back up super strong. You were getting quite light. Your audio was quite light. Now you're back right in the ballpark again. But I do appreciate you bringing me in, and I look forward to doing it again another time, and I will check out the YouTube channel. So K0KLB, this is Victor Echo 1, Mike Echo Romeo. Thank you for your time, 73, and have a good time tonight. I'll have a little listen.
Roger. Thanks, Mark. Great to have you come by, and we're here on Sunday nights, like I said, and look forward to hearing from you again. Maybe check in a little earlier, and maybe conditions will be a little better. Tonight's kind of getting kind of late and getting dark out there on your end. I can see for sure. So, all right. Good luck with that. Have fun, and hopefully we'll hear from you again. We'll say 7-3. Have a good night. And that was Victor Echo 1, Mike Echo Romeo, Mark in Nova Scotia, 10 watts to Iowa. And we'll move on to, let's see, I guess I need to hand it off to Steve in South Carolina, KO4 GSM. Sorry about that, Steve. I'm going to hand the mic to you, so take it away.
Okay, Kevin. Let me get the volume back down. I was having to listen to the live stream. I got the beam pointed over here towards Rochester, New York, and see if we can pick up ham radio extraordinaire. November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. You out there, Mike? November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. You out there, Mike? Well, Mike was in the live stream, and he was setting up, and hopefully he's set up now. And I should have the beam pretty close to him right there. KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. I'm looking for you, Mike. November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo. Come on in. Wow, no copy. No copy on me, says in the chat. And I got the beam. I would have thought that the trees would be smoking over there in Rochester, but evidently not. It's probably brought the frost back up. All right, we're going to swing the beam back. It's not working for Mike. Maybe Kevin. I don't know. Kevin, are you hearing Mike? Maybe you can hear him out there. He's all set. Probably mobile. He's probably mobile set up. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. I'm not even hearing you that good, Kevin. I mean, you're way down there. The band is changing. Let me get back over here to Arizona. There's a station over here in Arizona that was trying to get in earlier. And let me see. That's Kilo India 7, Lima India Kilo. That's Douglas out there in Peoria, Arizona. Not East Peoria, but Peoria, Arizona. You out there, Douglas? You got a copy on KO4 GSM. Kilo India 7, Lima India Kilo. Douglas, you got a copy on KO4 GSM. Man, I'm hearing somebody way down in there, but I can't pull it out. Try it one more time if that's you, Douglas. Okay, no copy. I don't have a copy at all. All right, I'm just gonna open it up and looking for anybody, anywhere, any power. Come with your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Come now. Check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. I'm looking for anybody, anywhere, any power. Come now.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Lima, KI5UML.
All right, Kilo India 5, a Uniform Mike Lima, big time signal. Stand by. There was another station in there with him. That other station, come again.
Whiskey 5 Hotel Yankee.
Is that Whiskey 5 Hotel Yankee?
Roger, roger. Whiskey 5 Hotel Yankee. Texas.
Okay, stand by. Out of Texas. I'm pointed towards Illinois. So let me jump back to the top here. Stand by there in Texas. Kilo India 5, a Uniform Mike Lima, big signal. Come on in.
Howdy there. My name's Mark. I'm located near Austin in Texas.
Wow. Well, let me get this beam pointed over here to Texas because I just picked up 2 Texas stations and I'm pointed at Illinois, so that should be a little bit better. How copy, Mark?
You're sounding great. 5 and 9 here.
Yeah, you're 10 over 9 right now, Mark. How much power are you running?
I'm running 100 watts, and this is technically my first QSO on my new 7300.
Well, you're going to love that one. That's what I'm talking on now. I love that radio. It's the only radio that I know of that you can take it right out of the box and pretty much just go with it. It's not real complicated. anyway, you got the QRP net, and what we do here is see how low we can go. And looks like you're out there in Leander, Texas, and that's what we're looking for, to see how low you can drop that power. Are you familiar with how to turn the power down?
I'm trying to hit the screen. I've seen that menu before. I'm going to play with it a little bit here.
Okay, if you look, if you're on the 7300, if you look just to the right of the screen, at the top right of the screen, you'll see a multi-knob there. Push that knob. Do you see the multi-knob?
All right, now I've got the power at 50%. How's that sounding?
Give me some more audio. Give me some more audio, Mark.
Yeah, pardon me there. Accidentally flipped the wrong knob there. There's the mic gain up there now. How's that sounding on the audio?
You're 5'9" right now. Go to the top of that screen there. If you're watching, are you watching the live stream?
I got the scope up. I can see the waterfall.
Oh no, we're live streaming on YouTube right now. But anyway, if you push that multi knob, you'll see RF power at the top. You see that?
Yeah, I've got that set at 50% now.
Okay. All right. Cut it all the way down to 10%.
There we are at 10%. How's it sounding now? You still picking me up?
You're still 5'9". Go all the way down to 2 watts, 2%.
Good golly, Miss Molly, is that still working?
You are S4 to S5 on the meter here in South Carolina. Go ahead and turn it all the way down to 0% and give me some audio.
This is Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Lima.
Are you at 0%?
That's at 0%, buddy.
You're S4 to S5. That's 500 milliwatts. 500 milliwatts. And if you were watching the live stream, you would see that we have the disco lights going on out there in Iowa to celebrate you getting down below 1 whiskey, Roger.
Okay, that's blowing my mind there. I just got a little instead I set up here on the hills, and that's pretty incredible.
Hey, Mark, bring your power back up. Bring it back up to about 50 watts.
Yeah, that was blowing my mind there. You could still read me down there. I just got a little end fed, and I've got about a 35-foot fiberglass pole, kind of almost like an inverted V, but it's just an end fed. I'm in the hills out west of Austin, so what a great stick.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's unbelievable when the propagation is, and the propagation's been up and down tonight. But anyway, we're live streaming right now. The YouTube, write this down if you got something to write on. The YouTube channel is QRP Net Livestream. QRP Net Livestream on YouTube. And you checked in around the 1 hour and 17.5-minute mark, somewhere along in there. You can just scroll right over there to 1 hour and 17 minutes and watch, and you can see my radio. You can see me out here in South Carolina, and you can see Kevin. He's in Iowa, and he's waving right now, and he's got the disco light going. He runs the show out there from Hampton, Iowa. Roger?
Well, that's fabulous. Yeah, I just turned on my radio, and it wasn't 30 seconds. I saw your signal, and I tuned over there and listened for a break, and here we go. I'm turning on my computer now, so give me a couple more minutes. I'll be on the live stream, so I appreciate it very much.
Hey, thanks for coming by. We're here every Sunday night, Mark, every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Central, and that's Kilo India 5, Uniform Mike Lima. That's Mark out of Texas, and getting in here on 500 milliwatts. And we'll say 7-3, and you go back and watch that live stream, and I think you'll be pretty happy with your audio there, Mark. And 7-3, and have a Merry Christmas.
7-3, Merry Christmas to you, too. You made my day here.
That's what we try to do every Sunday night. And thank you for coming by. KO4 GSM, and let me jump back over here. Whiskey 5, Hotel Yankee. Come on in.
Name is Scott, located in East Texas, and I'm at an Icon 7610 and currently set at 5%.
Well, I got a copy on you, Scott. Let me make sure that I've got this antenna on you, because this antenna I'm on is very directional. And if I'm not right on you, let's see, you are 259. So you're in the southern part of Texas, Roger.
Close to Big City's Tyler, so I'm up a little bit north.
Okay, and you say you're running 5 whiskey right now?
That's right. I've got it set for 5% on this power setting.
Yeah, you're S5 out here on the meter in South Carolina. How low can you go? What radio is that?
Icon 7610.
Well, it's doing a good job. You're S5 out here on my radio. Go ahead and go lower if you can.
Okay. What was your call sign again, please?
Yeah, my call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. KO4 GSM. Roger.
Roger. KO4 GSM. Okay, let me turn it down.
All right. Yeah, my name's Steve, and I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina.
Steve, got it set at 1% now.
I still got a copy. You're S3 to S4 on the 1%. You're right in the weeds there, but I heard you at 0% on the 7610, and I'm assuming that should be 500 milliwatts, Roger. Yeah, bring your power back up, Scott, and we'll close it out.
Okay, I put it back up to 10%. Copy there.
Yeah, you're S5 on the 10%. Yeah, you got a good copy. Not as good as the last one out of Texas, but I can hear you, and I've got you down on there for 500 milliwatts, Roger.
Okay, and that was about a S2 to S3, you said?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. That was kind of fun. That's the first time I've ever done QRP on this rig. Just recently got back in the hobby about 3 months ago. So thanks a lot. I'll let you find somebody else. 73 W5HY.
Hey, Scott, before you go, what antenna are you running right now?
I'm running it's a folded terminated dipole with the apex up about 32 feet, ends at 11 feet, and inverted feed. It's a radio wave antenna.
Okay. And which way is that thing configured? Are you radiating east and west?
Nah, not really. It's supposedly in that inverted feed, it should be more omnidirectional, is my understanding. I'm not sure of that, but I think that's the theory, but it's pretty close to other objects and such, so it's kind of a compromise antenna.
Roger, Roger. Okay. Well, hey, man, thanks for coming by, and go back and listen to the live stream on YouTube, YouTube channel, QRP Net Livestream, and you can hear what I'm hearing out here in South Carolina and hear your audio, Roger.
Roger, okay, I'll look for that. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Have a good one out there.
Hey, Scott, thanks for coming by. Merry Christmas if we don't catch you beforehand. That's Whiskey 5 Hotel Yankee. That's Scott, and he's out there in Texas getting in here on 500 milliwatts, and Kevin's got the disco lights going for him. And before we go any farther, let me catch this one in the chat room. Kilo Delta 5, November Victor Kilo. Are you out there? I got a copy on you. Not a big copy, but I've got a copy on you. Is this Brian? Round Rock, Texas. I got a steel guitar buddy that lives in Round Rock, Texas. Roger.
Oh, very nice. Well, talking about Texas, I was just scrolling by and I heard you say Leander, Texas, so I started listening, so I'm watching on YouTube now, and now I'm here. I think this is pretty cool deal you guys do, right?
Well, you can give all the accolades to that fellow sitting out there in the snowy cornfield in Iowa. He's the one that did it all, Roger.
Oh, well, good deal. Well, it is pretty cool. I'm surprised it's worked as well as it is. So I can't go any lower than 5 watts. And the antenna, the G5RB Junior in the attic, lays sideways. So, all the way is not supposed to be deployed.
Well, your S5 from Round Rock, Texas, and I know where that's at. Your S5 out here all the way to South Carolina, Roger.
Roger, sounds good. Well, I'll hand it back over to the net and let you guys keep going. I just wanted to pop in and be put on the roster. KD5 NDK 5 watts.
Hey, Brian, thanks for coming by. Yeah, we're here every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central. And check out that audio on the live stream. I think you'll be pretty happy with it. That's Kilo Delta 5, November Victor Kilo. And that's Brian out of Texas. And we're going to say 7-3 and Merry Christmas. And I'm going to send it back out to the cornfield, the snowy cornfield, to K0 KLB. Back to you, Kevin. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey in San Diego.
Roger, Steve, got you in there, and somebody was just calling just now. It was ending in Papa Juliet Whiskey. Do you copy K0 KLB over?
6, Papa Juliet Whiskey in San Diego.
Was that November 6, Papa Whiskey Juliet? Are you hearing that station, Steve? Maybe he heard you and can't hear me. I think it was an Papa Juliet Whiskey or Papa Whiskey Juliet. Papa Juliet Whiskey, that's what it was. Papa Juliet Whiskey. Are you out there? Can you hear him, Steve?
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey. Come on in here.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey in San Diego. You're about a 3x3. What was your call sign?
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike.
Got it. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Sierra Mike. How are you this evening?
I'm doing good. You got the QRP net, and let me get you logged in here and make sure I've got this call sign right, because you got a big signal out here. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey, QSL?
So, my name is Ward, Whiskey Alpha Romeo David.
I got you, Ward, out in California, Lemon Grove, California. Big signal, and you got the QRP net. I'm in South Carolina. How much power are you running?
About 600 watts.
I kind of figured so. Yeah, you are booming out here, 5'9". Just curious if you'd be interested in putting that amp on standby and seeing how good that antenna's working for you.
No copy now.
Yep, you're about an S5 on the meter. How much power?
0 power.
Say again?
No power.
How much power are you putting out on the radios? 0?
100 watts.
Okay, yeah. Cut it down to 50 watts and let me see if I can hear you.
No copy now.
You're still S5 to S6. Go to 20.
No copy now.
S4 on your 20 watts. Cut that in half to 10. Now we're getting down in the weeds there. Give me some audio again there, Ward.
Okay, roger that.
Yeah, you just came back up. S6. Did you still down at 10 whiskey?
Yeah, roger that.
Go on down to what radio is that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I doubled with you. What radio?
It's Yaesu FT1000. Yeah.
So it's probably only going to go down to 5 whiskey. It's probably as low as that radio will go, Roger.
Yeah, roger that.
Try to go all the way to the bottom. Let me see if I can hear you.
So you have a nice day, 73.
I lost you there when you went to 5, but you're booming now. You're about 5 over 9 out here, Ward. Thanks for playing radio with us, Roger.
Okay. Have a nice day, 73.
Yeah, you can go back and watch the live stream, QRP Net Livestream on YouTube, and you can hear your audio out here in South Carolina if you're interested in checking that out.
Okie dokie.
That's Kilo Fox 6, Papa Juliet Whiskey out of California. I'm going to send it back to Kevin, to K0KLB. Back to you, Kevin, out there in Iowa.
Roger. And looks like KF5LAI wants to get in on the chat. I don't know if he can hear me or if he hears Steve. Kilo Foxtrot 5, Lima Alpha India. Do you copy K0KLB over? Nope, not hearing him. Maybe he was hearing Steve. Steve, are you looking at the live stream? Can you try that station, see if you can hear him? He can't hear me, obviously. You want to try him? I think he's hearing one of us. Go ahead.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Lima Alpha India, KO4 GSM. Do you copy?
Roger that. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Lima Alpha India, JB in Sour Lake, Texas.
You got a big signal out here in South Carolina. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm at 100 watts. You want me to drop it down?
Yes, sir. You go right ahead. Give me some more audio before you drop it so I can see where you're at.
All right. I'm in southeast Texas, a little town called Sour Lake.
Well, you're 5 over 9 right now, James.
Roger that. I'm going to drop her to 50.
All right, standing by.
All right, there's 50.
Give me some more audio.
There's 50 watts.
Yep, you're about an S4. About an S4, Roger.
Roger that. Drop her down to 25.
All right, standing by. Now you're getting in the weeds, and I got somebody in there on top of you too. So give me some more audio one more time.
Roger, that's 25.
Yeah, I got you 25 watts. You're about an S3, getting into the edge of the weeds there. Go ahead and drop it down to 10. Let me see if I can hear you.
Roger that.
Give me your call sign and some audio. I doubled with you. Give me your call sign and some audio. Yep, you're right there in the edge of the weeds, about an S2 to S3, Roger. Hey, bring your power back up, James.
Roger that.
your power back up as much as you can there. I think I'm losing you now, James. Kilo Fox 5, Lima Alpha India. You still got a copy? And just like that, the propagation has changed, and looks like we've lost James. One more time, Kilo Fox 5, Lima Alpha India. Come on back in here, KO4 GSM. Okay, no copy, and we lost him, and the propagation is changing. So we'll say 7-3, and I'll send it back out to Kevin, to K0KLB. Back to Kevin.
Roger, good deal. Thank you for pulling those out there at the last minute, checking in on the live stream chat there. So, all right, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. I don't know if anybody's hearing me out there. My scope was looking pretty quiet there. Gotcha. I got no copy. All right. Steve's not hearing me either. So this is K0KLB. I'm taking check-ins. If there's anybody out there that can hear me, any power, anywhere, come with your call sign now.
November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima.
November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima. Is that Chris in New Mexico?
Roger, Roger. You're 5 by 9.
Yeah, Roger, you're 5-7. Stand by, Chris. There's one other one in there with you. Come with your call sign again, the second station.
November 1, Mike Hotel Bravo.
November 1, Mike Hotel Bravo. Martin in Maine, over?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, Martin, stand by. I'm going to go back to Chris in New Mexico first, and then you're next in line after him. November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima. Chris, come on in. How are you?
Before you go to me, there was a 7 Whiskey Quebec station, I believe. You might want to give him a shout.
Was there a 7 Whiskey station out there? Yeah, I can't hear him. I can't hear him, Chris.
Yeah, I don't hear him now either, but it was like November 7 Whiskey Quebec or something like that. Anyway, I'm in New Mexico. I'm running about 7 watts. 7 watts minus about 1 dB of cable loss, so about 6 is the antenna, I'd say. But anyway, I want to say howdy to everybody, and I'll just get back to listening. But I'm running QRP about 6 to 7 watts. Roger.
Hey, Roger, big audio, big signal. You bumped up against an S9, and you got big audio, big signal out to Steve in South Carolina, too, on your 7 watts. What antenna are you on, over?
It's a Tenadyne T6 log periodic, and it's cranked all the way down to about 24 feet.
Wow, 24 feet is doing an awesome job. What radio are you on?
This is an ICOM IC7300 and running on battery.
Okay, 7300 on battery, 7 watts. So, man, can you turn that power down? I want to hear 1 watt. Over.
All right, I'll knock her back for you. Okay, I'm going to speak up nice and loud there, but that's about 1 watt, so about, I'd say 700 milliwatts is the antenna. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Still an S. You're 5.3 in South Carolina, and here in Iowa, you're 5.5 to 5.6. Drop her to 0%, which is about a half a watt on this 7300. Over.
Okay, let me see. Well, I'm not even moving any needles, but that's 0 indicated.
Yep, still an S5 on the meter here. So you got some good gain out of that antenna, which is great. You're running a half a watt, and you're 5.3 in South Carolina to Steve. Over.
Well, I do appreciate it. Okay, well, I get it up higher, it might actually perform a little bit better. I still have the long cable, it's just on the ground. Okay, and you did have that 7 Quebec station, I don't know, but I heard him pretty loud here. He's probably at 6.
Roger, I'll try him again as well. Well, great job. Good antenna, great propagation between us right now, too, and out to South Carolina for you. So thanks for stopping by, Chris, and playing QRP radio. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. No problem, and I'll be listening, sitting here eating my soup. This is November 5, Sierra Oscar Lima, solar power, New Mexico.
Roger, Chris. And make sure you back up the live stream a little bit so you can hear your audio. You'll love it. So, all right, great job. And we'll hear every Sunday night, 5 o'clock Central Time for a couple hours. So come back again next week if you want. And we'll say 7-3, and we'll move on to Martin in Maine, November 1, Mike Hotel Bravo. You still out there, Martin?
Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6 Papa Juliet Whiskey, KF6BJW in San Diego, California. CQ, and standing by.
Frequencies in use. Frequencies in use, CQ operator. Martin, let's try that again. You got walked on. So let's give me your power and your antenna there, Martin.
Roger. I'm on 5 watts at the moment.
Hello, CQ. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6 Papa Juliet Whiskey, KF6BJW in San Diego, California. CQ, and standing by.
Steve, can you tell that guy this frequency's in use? I think you're hearing him.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, I saw you I saw you talking to him. Okay, Martin, sorry about that. The guy was doubling with you. I hear you're on 5 watts. And Martin, what was your antenna?
At about 40.
I think we just lost the live stream. And now we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. Boy, when everything goes bad, it goes bad quick. Martin, I apologize. I'm back on the air again. Give me that antenna one more time. I know it's... give me it one more time, Martin. Hex beam. Did you say hex beam, Roger?
Roger.
Okay, we just got some QSB up and down to Maine right now. It's that time of night. So your 5 watts is making it to Iowa, and you're about an S3 on the peak, over.
Roger. You're moving S3 to the next 5 here.
No, Roger, and I'm running 100 watts, 100 whiskey, and your 5 watts is making it into Iowa. Did you want to try and go lower? I'll listen for you. Martin, if you transmitted, I didn't hear it. I heard you say 5 watts is as low as you can go. So, okay. Well, hey, on the peaks, your audio is good. I can pull it out, but just got a little bit QSB knocking you out once in a while. They're over. Now I've lost you completely, Martin. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. We got you in the log for 5 watts. And out of Maine this time of night, that's really good. So maybe check in earlier next time. We're here every Sunday night, and maybe we can work you a little better earlier in the evening. So November 1 Mike Hotel Bravo. That's Martin in Maine. 5 watts, which is pretty phenomenal this time of night coming out of Maine. All right, we'll break with you, Martin, and we'll say 7-3, and I'll take any other check-ins. Was there a 7 Quebec station out there anywhere? Nope, not hearing it. All right, we'll take anybody, any power, or come with your call sign now. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Any power anywhere, come with your call sign now.
Roger, this is Whiskey 7, Yankee, Quebec.
Whiskey 7, Yankee, Quebec. Allen in Mississippi, Roger?
Yankee, Quebec.
Whiskey 7, Yankee, Quebec. Allen, Roger in Mississippi? Was that Allen in Mississippi? Whiskey 7, Yankee, Quebec. Come on in.
Roger, Roger.
I hear it, Roger, Roger, Alan. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. What's your power and antenna, over?
Thank you. I'm running 100 watts right now, over.
Roger, are you watching the live stream? Are you watching the live stream, over?
I'm running 100 watts right now on a vertical.
Okay, I got your 100 watts on a vertical antenna. And are you hearing me on the radio, or are you watching the live stream? I've lost him completely now. Mississippi, 100 watts, and now I don't copy anything. The delay in his response sounded like he was listening on the live stream and wasn't picking me up on the radio, so it's just kind of hard to work that way. But, Alan, I'm going to try one more time. Whiskey 7, Yankee, Quebec. Are you hearing me on the radio? Over. Nope, not hearing me on the radio. Okay, well, that's just propagation swung for us, and it ain't working. But I got you in the log for 100 watts, Alan, and we'll say 7-3. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. If you're hearing me on the radio, don't try and call me on the live stream, because the delay, and it just doesn't work very well working that way. We got to actually hear you on the radio, work you on the radio. So, all right, this is K0KLB. I'm taking check-ins for the QRP Net, any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now. Okay, nothing heard. So, Steve, you want to try last call round out there, and then we'll tidy things up here. I'll hand the mic to you, over.
Live stream, because I'm not hearing you at all. The only thing that I'm hearing good is California and Arizona. The skip has gone long for sure, and nobody out this way. Vicky's not hearing you. Russell's not hearing you, so nobody over this way is hearing you. Anyway, it's just some crazy propagation. KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. I'm looking for those last few calls. Anybody, anywhere, any power, come now. Check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Any power, anywhere, come now. I think the band has gone long. KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net, looking for your call sign. Come now. Yeah, just like my ex-wife was here 1 minute and gone the next. Anyway, I'll say 7-3 to everybody. I'll send it back out to the cornfield and let Kevin put a bow tie on this thing. I think the band is gone. KO4 GSM to K0 KLB. Back to Kevin.
Roger. Let me get right. See, got things closed up here. Hang on a second. All right, good deal. You bet. All right, this is K0 KLB. Steve's not hearing anybody, and we're just going to make a last call round. Last call for the QRP net. Anybody, anywhere, come with your call sign now. Check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Last call. Anybody out there want to try and get in, come with your call sign now. Okay, nothing heard, so we're going to go ahead and put a bow tie in this thing. I don't know why I say bow tie. We're going to wrap things up, I guess, and close out the net for the night. 20 meters is going away, which is typical about this time of year and this time of night, so we'll go ahead and close her out for the night. we'd like to thank everybody for stopping by tonight, making QRP a lot of fun, and testing those antennas and radios and testing propagation to see how low we can go and make it work. Appreciate you guys out there. It makes it fun Sunday evening, and we appreciate that. And also, just so everybody knows, we do have a Facebook group. If you do the Facebook thing, it's called QRP SSB, and you can do a search for QRP SSB on Facebook. Click the join button, and we'll get you approved. And let's see what we got here for low power tonight that's eligible for the QRP crown. And it looks like 500 milliwatts is the lowest everybody's gotten, and we've got several of those folks. So this week, for the next 7 days, these people get to carry the QRP crown and carry it proudly. So it's Charles in West Virginia at a half a watt. Kilo Delta 8 Tango Yankee Quebec. Congratulations, Charles. And we got William Myers in Wisconsin, Ka8GIM, half a watt. And let's see, we got Gary in Nebraska, November 0 X-Ray Quebec Hotel, half a watt, 500 milliwatts. And he's also eligible for the crown. We got Mark McDonald in Texas, Kilo India 5 Uniform Mike Lima. You get to wear the crown first time in, too, and you're already crowned QRP King for the week, half a watt. And Scott Hadley, same thing, Whiskey 5 Hotel Yankee out of Texas, half a watt. And we also got, we got a whole bunch of you guys. There'll be a lot of kings running around the country tomorrow. All right, we got Chris in New Mexico, November 5 Sierra Oscar Lima. So half a watt to him as well. So you folks all get to proudly wear the QRP crown for the next 7 days. So when you're at your coffee shop with all your buddies in the morning for coffee, you can tell them you're the QRP King, and they have to treat you with respect. So have fun with that, guys. And if you want a crown, you can pick one up at your local Burger King. Just go in and grab yourself a crown, and they'll get you one, and you can wear that proudly as well. All right, good job, guys. So that's a lot of folks that we got in here tonight on the QRP crown. All right, we're going to say 7-3, everybody, and we'll see you all next week. Same time, 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, and we don't know the frequency, so you have to like and subscribe and join the YouTube channel there, and so that you get notified, and once we start the net, you'll find out what frequency we're on, and you can give us a call, and we'll play again. All right, so I'm going to wrap things up, and let's see, I got to get the outro video up here, and here we go. I'm going to close out the mics, and we'll say 7-3, everybody. Have a great night, and we're going to return this frequency to normal amateur radio operations. And stand by for the outro, because you're going to watch Steve, KO4GSM, play the smooth sounds on his steel guitar. And that's a sight, too. He does a great job. And thanks, Steve, for your talent and sharing your talent with us. So everybody have a good night. 7-3.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again. Be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio